Imagine a world over 4,000 years ago, where the Yellow River cradles the cradle of an ancient civilization. A place where the dawn of time meets the dawn of culture, where the relentless flow of water mirrors the relentless march of history. This is the birthplace of early Chinese civilization, a land shaped and nurtured by the Yellow River's fertile floodplains. In this ancient world, the river was more than just a source of water. It was the lifeblood of a people, the engine of their survival. The river's bounty spurred the development of agriculture, and with it the first sparks of civilization flickered into existence. The cultivation of millet, rice and wheat allowed for the establishment of stable communities, and the rhythm of planting and harvest dictated the ebb and flow of life. Emerging from this cradle of civilization, surrounded by the enigma of time, was the Xia dynasty. Spanning from 2070 to 1600 BC, the Xia dynasty has been considered by many as China's first dynasty. Yet its existence remains a topic of debate among historians, as tangible evidence is scarce and the line between myth and history is blurred. According to ancient texts, the Xia dynasty was a time of great innovation and societal progress. They were reputed to have developed a system of writing, made advancements in bronze casting, and established an organized government. However, the lack of archaeological proof makes it difficult to separate fact from fiction, reality from legend. Despite the mystery that surrounds it, the Xia dynasty's place in Chinese history cannot be ignored. It symbolizes the dawn of Chinese civilization, the first tentative steps into a broader world of complexity and connection. The Xia dynasty, shrouded in myth and legend, paved the way for what many consider the true start of Chinese history, the Shang dynasty. As we step into the Bronze Age, we encounter the Shang dynasty, where written history begins. Let's take a journey back in time to around 1600 to 1046 BC. This is a period of profound cultural development, particularly in the realms of writing and bronze technology. The Shang dynasty was a realm of great innovation. It was during this period that the Chinese script started to take its form. Imagine a civilization without a written language, relying solely on oral traditions and memory to pass down knowledge. Now picture the transformative power of the written word. It's like a key unlocking the door to a vast storehouse of wisdom, history and culture. This was the gift of the Shang dynasty to future generations. But the Shang dynasty was not just about writing. It was a time when the Chinese started to master bronze technology. Imagine the profound change this brought about. Bronze tools and weapons were stronger, more durable, and could be crafted with a level of detail and precision that was simply not possible with stone or bone. This opened up a world of possibilities, from the construction of grand palaces and fortifications to the creation of intricate works of art. And then came the Zhou dynasty, from around 1046 to 256 BC. Perhaps the most significant development of this period was the concept of the mandate of heaven. This was the idea that the king or emperor ruled by divine right. But there was a catch: the ruler had to be just and wise, or else he could lose the mandate and be overthrown. The Zhou dynasty also saw the birth of Confucianism, a philosophy that would profoundly influence Chinese culture for centuries to come. It emphasized virtues like respect for elders, loyalty and righteousness. The Zhou dynasty, with its profound philosophies, set the stage for the rise of empires. This was the foundation upon which the great civilization of China was built, and as we'll see in the next chapter, this was just the beginning. With the fall of the Zhou, China plunged into an era of chaos and bloodshed, known as the Warring States period. This was a time when the comforting order of dynastic rule was replaced with the law of the jungle. 7 powerful states emerged, each vying for dominance, each seeking to be the one to unify China under its banner. This was a period of unrelenting warfare, of shifting alliances and sudden betrayals. The states of Qin, Qi, Chu, Yan, Han, Zhao and Wei clashed in a ceaseless dance of power. A dance that lasted for over 2 centuries. Kings became generals and generals became kings, as the lines between royalty and military blurred in the crucible of conflict. Yet amidst this turmoil, there was a flowering of philosophy and thought. The blood-drenched soil of the Warring States period was fertile ground for the seeds of wisdom. Great thinkers and scholars emerged, pondering the nature of humanity and the universe, seeking answers to the chaos that engulfed their world. One of these philosophies was Taoism, founded by Lao Tzu. It taught the importance of living in harmony with the Tao, the natural flow of the universe. It was a call for balance and simplicity, a beacon of serenity amidst the storms of war. On the other hand, there was legalism, championed by men like Unveil. It advocated for strict laws and harsh punishments, arguing that order could only be maintained through fear and control. It was a philosophy born of the harsh realities of the Warring States period, a pragmatic response to a world gone mad. Thus, the Warring States period was a crucible of change, a time of chaos and creation. From the ashes of the Zhou, a new China was being forged, a nation shaped by the fires of war and the wisdom of philosophers. Out of this tumultuous period, a new power emerged, promising order and unity, the Qin dynasty. The age of warring states had ended and a new era was dawning. The first unified empire of China was about to rise. In 221 BC, China saw the rise of its first emperor, a man who would leave an indelible mark on history, Qin Shi Huang. Let's take a journey back to this monumental period in history, where a man named Ying Zheng, known posthumously as Qin Shi Huang, ascended to the throne. He was a leader who was not only ambitious, but also a visionary, striving to create a unified China from the chaos of the Warring States period. One of the most significant achievements during his reign was the unification of China. Before his reign, China was fragmented, divided amongst numerous warring factions. Qin Shi Huang, however, managed to conquer and unite these factions under a single banner, bringing about a sense of national identity and unity that had been lacking for centuries. This feat marked the birth of a unified China, a monumental milestone that would shape the course of history. But Qin Shi Huang's ambitions didn't stop there. He went on to standardize measurements, weights, and even the written script, effectively creating a common language and system of measurement for the entire nation. Imagine the sheer magnitude of this task in an era without modern technology or communication. Yet, it was accomplished and to this day forms the basis of China's common language and measurement system. Perhaps one of the most enduring symbols of his reign is the Great Wall of China. While the wall as we know it today was built much later, the original fortifications were initiated under Qin Shi Huang's rule. The wall's creation was a testament to his determination to protect the newly unified China from northern invaders. However, Qin Shi Huang's reign was not without controversy. His quest for immortality and the infamous burning of books have often been criticized. Yet, despite these controversies, his influence on China's history is undeniable. Qin Shi Huang's reign, though brief, laid the foundations for the next great era, the Han Dynasty. His legacy continues to echo through the annals of history, reminding us of the power of ambition, vision, and unyielding determination. Following the short-lived Qin dynasty, the Han Dynasty rose, ushering in a golden age of prosperity and cultural development. This era, spanning from 202 BC to 220 AD, was a time of remarkable progress in various fields, reflecting the intellectual prowess and innovative spirit of the Han Chinese. The Han Dynasty is particularly celebrated for its advancements in science and technology. Take the seismoscope, for example, an instrument designed to detect earthquakes' direction. It was an engineering marvel of its time, invented by a brilliant scholar named Zhang Heng. His invention could discern the direction of an earthquake hundreds of miles away, a feat that would not be matched in the Western world for almost 2 millennia. In the realm of mathematics, the Han period saw the development of negative numbers and fractions, concepts that are fundamental to our mathematical understanding today. These advancements were not confined to the theoretical realm, but were applied to practical problems like engineering, architecture, and astronomy. But it wasn't all about numbers and scientific experimentation. The Han Dynasty also witnessed an explosion of literature. The creation of paper during this period revolutionized the way information was recorded and disseminated, leading to a proliferation of books and the spread of literacy. Poetry and historical texts flourished, contributing to the rich cultural tapestry of the Han era. Let's not forget the Silk Road. a network of trade routes that connected the East and the West. This thriving conduit of culture and commerce brought the Han Chinese into contact with distant civilizations, fostering an exchange of ideas and goods. It was along this Silk Road that Buddhism found its way into China, leaving a profound impact on the philosophical and spiritual life of the Chinese people. From the dawn of civilization on the banks of the Yellow River to the golden age of the Han Dynasty, China's early history is a rich tapestry of innovation, philosophy, and cultural development. The legacy of the Han Dynasty continues to echo through the ages, reminding us of a time when the Middle Kingdom was at the forefront of global civilization.